Hi guys, it's Kat. Today, I'm going to show you how to use a laser engraver to make building miniatures so much easier. If you keep up with my Instagram, you'll know I'm in the middle of a huge move to New York City and recently took apart my entire studio. Without a dedicated space to work in, my projects have been quite limited. However, I just got this Artura Laser Master 2, and I've been able to make some super easy projects in my garage. One of the first projects I'll show you is how to cut super easy flooring for dollhouses. You can design your own with just simple straight lines or find a design online. I found this classic herringbone pattern on Google Images. The software I'm using to control the laser is Lightburn, and it's really quite easy. Don't be intimidated. Simply copy and paste your image into Lightburn. Then go to Tools and select Trace Shape. This will pretty much trace every line on your image. Then you can click Start to begin the engraving. Instead of gluing down popsicle sticks like I usually do, I'm able to just engrave a big piece of wood with any flooring pattern I like. How easy is this? This will look even better after it's stained. However, this was just a test piece for me, so let's keep going. Next, I'll show you how to cut the pieces for my popular electric guitar tutorial. First, I just find a picture of a guitar body online. A silhouette is ideal here because I want to cut out the full shape. This one is perfect. Scale it down to the size you want. I make it small enough to fit onto a craft stick. Copy and paste to make however many you like. Then simply power up the laser, connect it, and start the cut. Although this laser is really just an engraver, it's still powerful enough to cut through 3mm of wood. Cutting the wood for my minis is the most time-consuming part of any project, and this makes it infinitely easier. Do the same with the guitar neck. I cut this neck out of a standard popsicle stick. As you can see, you can engrave the lines for the frets and cut out the neck at the same time. Within the Lightburn software, you can select the deepness of the cuts for any of the lines you have. With all the pieces, you can assemble it following my miniature guitar tutorial. Here, I'm cutting out the shapes for a miniature violin. Doing this by hand took so much time and it was so hard to get the details, but the laser cut it in less than a minute. The details are so intricate. Another fun way to use this laser is to print maps. One of my best friends loves Lord of the Rings, so I engraved a map of Middle-earth for her. It was as simple as finding the image, pasting it into Lightburn, tracing the image, and starting the laser. This turned out beautifully. For even larger maps, you can engrave half of it first, move the machine, and then engrave the rest. This map is of Westeros from Game of Thrones. It's so light and portable that you can really play around to get the results you're looking for. I engraved it onto this large sheet of oak plywood. I'm going to turn this into a coffee table for my new home, so I cut it to a smaller size. Because I have a toddler running around, I'm also going to round out all the corners. While this looks pretty good, I wanted more depth and dimension, so I'm going to cut this map again on thin wood. This is 1.5mm thick and super easy to cut with the laser. I'll have all the supplies including the machine and the wood linked down below. As you can see here, I print half, move the wood, and then print the other half. Once I have all the pieces cut, arrange them onto the wood. I'll be using the other side of this table. Glue them down. Once that's dry, we can add hairpin legs for a modern look. I'll eventually be adding resin to the top, but this looks pretty cool already. Last fun project. Remember when I created this miniature Ouija board a few Halloweens back? I drew the design by hand, but this laser makes it so much easier. Again, I just find a clear image, load it into Lightroom, and print it out. I'm able to engrave the image and cut out the board at the same time. While I was at it, I cut out a bunch of these houses to add to my Westeros map. This table is far from done, but I'm having a lot of fun working on it. It's honestly so addictive finding new things to engrave and cut. I love learning new techniques and incorporating them into my miniature builds. While I'll always love the beauty of hand-built and hand-carved items, I'm definitely a fan of 3D printing and lasers, if you haven't noticed. These innovative skills are super useful to have for the future, and this is a really fun way to learn them. I hope you guys liked this video and learned something new. Until next time, bye!